Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to the Manchester United rebuild and back to my channel. If you're enjoying this series or want to see more of it, please leave a like down below and subscribe. In this episode we have 3 games for you. 2 fairly big games against Arsenal and Chelsea. Also have the Champions League draw. We are going straight into the first game at home to Southampton. As you would have seen at the start of the episode, our new signing Bastoni is injured for this one game only, but he'll be back. We also had an offer from Leeds for McTominay, which I ended up rejecting, as we could probably get more from him in future, and he is a useful player to us. The starting lineup remains the same for this game, just Lindelof and Cavani come onto the bench in replace of Bastoni and Martial. We go straight into this game and Pogba gives us an early lead 5 minutes in. We're going to half time 3-1 up. Lots of goals in this game so far. I made 2 half-time changes, both full-backs, just because they were a bit low on fitness and to give Tejas and Aurier some game time to try and keep their morale high and keep the whole squad happy. So just the one more goal in the second half makes us 4-1 winners at home to Southampton. A good start to the episode and our streak in the league continues. There you can see the player ratings, with Paul Pogba picking up the man of the match and David De Gea picking up an assist. So after that match we levelled up and we had some points to spend. I don't know the best way to spend these, please let me know down below. I went for the ones that I thought would benefit me more. We've got these 4 points here to spend, and it looks like once they're all filled up we go up from amateur to a professional, which I suppose will give the players more trust in me. We've also got the green points on the left, as you can see, 6 of them. You'll see in a bit how I spend them. If there's which ones are best to spend, just let me know down in the comments below.
When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise, tear all the words out of my mind. About who I'm supposed to be, I start to believe I can't get it right.
Here you can see how I spend the other points. It's hard to tell which ones I pick, but if you look at where the minus button is, where it's lit up, they're the ones that I've chose. I've got 6 to spend, so I spread them out across the board on the ones I think will be the most beneficial. So now, after these last lot of qualifying games, we go into the Champions League draw. I start by picking the teams out one by one until we get ourselves. And there you can see we're in Group C with Olympiacos, Lille and Wolfsburg. We'll take that happily. That's a very good group to be in. As you can see here are all the groups. Porto and Liverpool in the same group again. Bayern Atletico. Paris got a decent group. Group F has got to be the group of death again, with Dortmund, Sevilla, Juventus and Manchester City. That's got to be the toughest group out of the lot. So our first game in the Champions League will be against Wolfsburg on the 14th, so that will be in the next episode. So when we signed Bastoni at the beginning of the season, I listed Eric Bailly up for sale. As you can see in the top right, we are in the minus funds. So to try and get some money back to get us back in the positives. Buys are least likely centre back to play and to get a decent amount for him is the best one to sell. And there you can see we have sold Buy to Spezia for 10.5 million. Now we're going straight into our next game at home to Arsenal. Bastoni is the only change I'll make, bringing him back onto the bench for Lindelof. And there you can see both lineups. Head to head, ours looks a lot stronger, so hopefully we can get a good result out of this game. So we take the lead in this game thanks to a goal from Varane. The only change made at half time is we brought Cavani on for Ronaldo. Ronaldo hasn't been hitting the goals at the moment. Give Cavani some game time because you know he will get goals as well.
Feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars.
So a couple more goals in the second half and we walk away 3-0 winners against Arsenal. That's a very good result.
If I'm the say, I'm catching feelings from all the dealings. Am I astray? What do you say? How are you feeling? Is it the same? I hope you're not planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now you vibe. It's been a while and
As you can see, the board keep reminding us that we are low on funds. Obviously due to the signing of Bastoni for 50 million. Let me know in the comments below what's the best way to make money without selling all your players or even just offloading the players we don't need. What's the best way of going about it? So we reached the end of the month and we have the Premier League Team of the Month, which you can see that 4 of our players got into, all defenders and the goalkeeper. The only defender that didn't make it is Wan-Bissaka. A good start from our players, and our Club Player of the Month goes to Marcus Rashford. He has had a very good start to the season. Tom Heaton's out for a few games, but to be honest, that's not going to make a difference. We also have the round of 32 draw, League Cup. We draw Bristol City away, Bristol City from the Championship. We'll see how that goes as well. Now going into our final game against Chelsea, both of our centre-backs, Varane and Maguire, are injured for this one, just as we sold Bailly as well. Obviously, Bastoni and Lindelof will come in to take their places. Worst case scenario, if one of them get injured during the match, we've got Aurier, we've got Tejes, and it's only for this one game, and then hopefully one of the other injured players will be back, so we've got backup. Chelsea have a very strong side, and as you can see, they take the early lead. We are away from home, so it's going to be difficult to get a result out of this one. Ronaldo pulls it back, so we're going to half-time at 1-1. Sancho hasn't been playing very well the last few games. I think he just needs a bit of a break, so we bring Lingard on. So that game finishes 1 apiece. We'll happily take that result, given the injuries, being away from home to Chelsea. It also keeps our unbeaten streak in the league so far. Here are the results in the other fixtures in the league. Before we end the episode, we'll just have a quick look at the league table as it stands so far. Obviously it's early on in the season, so a lot can change, but we'll just see how we're getting on to begin with. So as you can see, we are third in the league. 3 wins and 1 draw out of our possible 4 games. We also have the joint best attack along with Everton so far. As we scroll down the table, see Liverpool down 13th. Arsenal have the worst defence in the league. Obviously they lost 3-0 to us, and then they just lost 4-0 to Liverpool, I believe. So as it stands, the table isn't looking so bad. Obviously it's still only 4 games in. But that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.